So be it under 25,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees, there are a lot of smartphones available in the market, but not every smartphone might be suitable for you. Because some might want the best gaming smartphone, while some might want the best phone that can take best portrait shots, while some might want the best software experience. So whatever may your need be, today I brought a list of such devices under 25,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees that might be suitable for your particular type of uses. So starting right up with the smartphones available under 25,000 rupees and starting right up with the best gaming phone available in this price bracket. And it is none other than the Poco X6 Pro. It is a Dimensity 8300 Ultra, and for the price of under 25,000 rupees, it is basically the best gaming processor available for the price right now. It also has 8GB or 12GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB or 512GB of UFS 4.0 storage. And when you combine all of these, you get the best gaming experience available for the price. But also the software or the camera or even the battery life is basically average on this particular device, so you have to keep that in mind. But yeah, if all you wanted was a good gaming phone for the price, then the H 256GB version of this particular phone costs around 24,000 rupees, and for the price it will basically give you the best gaming experience available right now. And if your budget was around 20,000 rupees and somehow you could stretch that to around 23,000 rupees, then the Moto H50 Fusion might be for you. It has basically the best software for the price, and also the camera performance is also pretty good on this particular device, but the processor might not be the best suitable for gamers out there. But for normal users or normal tasks, this phone can handle them easily. But yes, the Motorola software update policy is a bit slow even till this date. You have to keep that in mind also. But apart from that, it is a very good phone for the price. It can also shoot 4K from both the front and the rear camera, so that's also a really good thing. So if you were in a tight budget, this particular phone might be for you. The H 128GB of this particular device costs around 23,000 rupees, and for the price, apart from gamers, it will be a pretty good device for anybody. But if you are someone who wants a really good branded phone, then the OnePlus Nord CE4 might be for you. It has a Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 which will give you really good performance, but if the camera and the software performance is basically average, even though it has Oxygen OS, but it behaves more like the ColorOS from Oppo. But the battery life on this phone is really good for the price. The H 128GB of this particular phone costs around 25,000 rupees. And if you're someone who wants to take the best portrait shots out there, then the Realme 12 Pro might be for you. And keeping in mind the current pricing of the phone, this phone is not at all bad. It has a 32 megapixel telephoto lens which is basically rare in this price category, and so it can take up to 3x telephoto shots or even zoomed shots. So if you're into that, then this particular phone might be for you. The H 120GB of this particular device costs around 23,000 rupees, and for the price, it's a really good phone, especially for portrait shots. But if all you wanted is a good software and a good overall smartphone, then the Nothing Phone 2A might be for you. It has basically the best software experience for the price and also regular updates. Yes, you don't get the charger in the box, you have to purchase it separately if you don't have a 45W charger in your home. But under 25,000 rupees, if you wanted an overall really good smartphone that is not only good in software but also in cameras, in battery life, or in day-to-day tasks, or even in gaming, then this particular phone might be for you. The H 128GB of this particular device costs around 24,000 rupees without the charger again. But if you wanted the Nothing Phone 2A with a better set of cameras and also better performance, then you might purchase the Nothing Phone 2A Plus. The base variant H 256GB of this particular device costs around 28,000 rupees again without charger. So yeah, under 25,000 rupees, if you wanted a really good overall smartphone, then this particular device might be for you. Now coming to the best smartphones available under 30,000 rupees, we'll be starting again with the best gaming phone for the price, and we have another Poco device, that is the Poco X6 again. This phone is again the best gaming device for the price. This phone has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 along with 8GB or 12GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB or 512GB of UFS 4.0 storage, and due to that you get the best possible gaming performance from a phone in this particular price category. But again, the software or the battery life and the cameras are basically average or will just work fine for you. The H 256GB of this particular phone costs around 28,000 rupees, and if all you wanted was a good gaming phone for the price, this phone might be for you. Now again, if you wanted a branded phone under 30,000 rupees, then you have the OnePlus Nord 4. It has a unique metal body design along with the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, which will give you enough performance for the price for most people. It has 8GB or 12GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage or 256GB of UFS 4.0 storage. But the 256GB version cost over 30,000 rupees. The H 128GB of this particular device cost around 30,000 rupees, and for the price, if you wanted a really good branded phone, then this phone might be for you. But again, the camera and the software experience is decent enough at best, but the battery life is also pretty good on this device. So if those are the things that you need, then this phone might be for you. But if you wanted a really good camera phone for the budget, then the Moto H50 might be for you. This phone has basically all of the lenses you need, a main, a ultra wide, and even a telephoto lens. So yeah, you can take portrait shots, ultra wide shots, and normal shots, and also you can capture 4K videos from both the front and the rear cameras. And also the performance is good enough for the price, and also the software experience is one of the cleanest for the price. But again, you have to keep in mind the slow update policy of Moto. The phone is available at 8 or 12GB of RAM with 256GB of storage, and the base variant of the phone, that is 8 256GB, cost around 28,000 rupees. But again, the RAM is LPDDR4X type and the storage is UFS 2.2. But if you wanted a little better phone from this one, then you can get the Moto H50 Pro. It also has a really good set of cameras, but it lacks some software stability, especially when the phone heats up and you start recording videos. The frames of the video will start skipping, and that will give you a pretty bad video quality. So yeah, for that reason, I'm recommending the Moto H50 over this. But again, if you wanted a better performing device from the H50, then you can get the H50 Pro, and it is also a pretty good device for the price. The H 256GB version of this device costs costs around 32,000 rupees, but during any sales the price comes down to 30,000 rupees or even below that. So if you wanted a Motorola device or a good set of camera device apart from the video recording department, then this phone might be for you. But if you wanted a really good overall smartphone or the best overall smartphone for the price of 30,000 rupees, then you can get the Realme Gt 60. This phone has Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 along with 8GB or 12GB of FAT5X RAM and 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage or 256GB or 512GB of UFS 4.0 storage. And so the performance of this device is pretty good for the price. But also you get a really good set of cameras and also really good battery life. And the software is average at best. And so considering all of these facts and the price, this phone can be termed as overall best smartphone under 30,000 rupees currently. The A256GB version of this particular device costs around 30,000 rupees during any sales, and I will be recommending this one over the 128GB version of this particular phone. So yeah, these were the best devices available currently under 25,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees. And this is a video for the best camera phone available at 15,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees and also from 30,000 rupees to 40,000 rupees. You can give them a watch if you really wanted a good camera phone for the price. But yeah, I hope you like this particular video, and yeah, this was Rideep. See you guys.